It's August 14th, middle of the afternoon. I'm out here in Colorado for work, and I actually have about 4 days off in the middle here. So I went ahead and bought an over-the-counter archery pronghorn tag, and just got to some public out here on the eastern plains. So I'm driving around, just kind of looking for some antelope, see if I can find a watering hole. It's really green out. They've been getting a lot of rain. So I don't know how well the watering hole will do. Try to do some spot and stalk maybe, but see how it goes. Should be pretty fun. At least something to do.
All the moves, you know, all the possible moves, all the potential moves that this deer is going to make. I'm curious if somebody had plucked Jake Bush out of his current setting and dropped him somewhere. Right now we're recording this on August 1st, so they drop you in. You don't have any of that intel, right? Like nothing that you picked up on leading into today.
Alright, so I didn't film after I got here because I tried to run mainly and just look at public, and a lot of it was just garbage and didn't have any antelope that I could find or anything. I tried some spot and stalks and just couldn't find anything. So I ended up calling a landowner and just doing a trespass feed with him. Spent the first morning trying to do spot and stalks, and it's just crazy how well these things could see. I would glass them at like a mile away and they'd just be looking at me already. So I figure the best odds I'll have is just sit over this water tank here and just grind it out and wait for one to come in. Problem is it's been raining lately, so there's water everywhere, but hopefully it heats up and all the puddles and everything dry out and they gotta come here. I got about 3 days of hunting left, so hopefully I can get it done. I think tomorrow might be the last full day that I have though. Okay, so it's my last day here in Colorado. I moved the blind from a fence crossing about 100 yards behind me back up and attached it to a windmill that's on the water tank. And I'm kind of just off the overflow right here. I had the biggest buck I've seen so far. Came in and drank out of this water, and then went and bedded about 250 yards off yesterday, and then just wandered off. So I was really hoping they were going to cross the fence because I've seen them in the field. But hopefully things are starting to dry out since it's been raining so much, and they'll have to start coming to this water hole. I got in before dark today. I'm gonna sit till dark. So hopefully get some action in here. It's been fun. It's been a real eye-opening experience. Made a lot of mistakes. A lot of different things that I would bring next time. But it's a really good learning experience to just get out here and do it. I'd like to keep doing it in the future. It's a real fun early on before deer season starts back home. I got a buck bedded 130 yards right around the blind right now. I thought he was getting up to come over here to the water hole, but he was just adjusting, I guess. But I hope he comes over here. So he just got up out of his bed. He's just feeding around. I was at 148, now he's at 130. Last time he came up to 90 and then went back to his bed. He's been in that bedding area right in front of me since 8 a.m. and it's 12:30 now. So I get the little overflow from the windmill here. So it's getting hot out, so I'm hoping he comes up and gets to drink water. But he's been just hanging out, keeping that buffer going, it seems like, from the blind. I've had the blind out here for 5 days now, so I'm hoping they're kind of getting used to it. And I got in before the sun came up today, so I don't think any of them saw me get in here. And hopefully it just feeds up here and I get a nice easy shot, because it's real windy, so I'm not going to try to take a long shot. So now, after we ran back over there, I went feed to get it at like 140 yards. And I was just standing in the middle of the hill, looking at the top of it, and it was like 250 yards out. I don't know, I can't figure these things out. I thought for sure I was going to get a shot at him right there. That's super frustrating. It's 1:15. Sunset's about 7:45, so I mean, there's lots of time left, but I've been staring at this buck for 5 hours now, 5.5 hours. I tried to put a stalk on him, but there's nothing out here. Every time I try to put a stalk on these things, I get busted at like 500 yards, so I'm just gonna try to be patient, just sit here, see if another one comes in. A big one came in and took a drink out of this, but I had the blind up at the fence yesterday. So maybe it's the blind, I don't know, but there's not much I can do about it. The blind, there's nothing out here to camouflage it with. Can't brush it in, there's no brush. So I got it tied up to the windmill in the tank, trying to make it look like an extension of the existing unit, but I don't know. I was just moseying along over there. He wasn't spooked. I mean, he just fed off, and then now he's up the hill. Okay, here we go again. Here's round 3. So this buck that came in twice got to 90 yards one time, 80 yards the next, and then wandered back out, and the second time wandered all the way back out to about 250 yards. And bedded down for the last couple hours. Now he's back walking down the hill towards me. And now he's back where he was bedded earlier, just feeding again. So I'm concerned that maybe the browse they like isn't close enough to this water source, and he's not going to be thirsty, because further down the hill the grass does look greener, so if he's just going to eat that, he's never going to come all the way up here or come close enough. So just going to see what he does. So. Got him. He's dead out here. He just fell. He's right there. He's down. He's down. Oh, what a struggle. Last day. I feel bad. I spent the whole day with that antelope. I'm thankful. I'm gonna give him a minute, make sure he's dead, pack up my stuff, give him some time to die with grace and respect, you know. Okay. Okay. He's down right there. I mean, I'm almost positive he's dead. He's laying down. Watched him die. I got my bow just in case. Walk up here. Came all the way into 30 yards. Felt like a good shot. It was a quick death. So I'm happy about. an arrow out here just to make sure. Okay, he's dead here. Good shot right in the shoulder. Find my arrow real quick. I'll start getting them cut up. Sweet, first antelope. Get some more pictures with it in a minute.